Is your ISU ready? Kindly open to page 7 and pay attention as we go along to this lesson. Let's start our lesson by reflecting to this question. What is prayer? According to Catechism of the Catholic Church 2559, prayer is the raising of one's mind and heart to God, or the requesting of good things from God. With the heart as the seat of prayer, each person is able to cry out to the divine in words meant to praise and to petition Him who possesses the power to grant them. By faith, believers turn to God for different requests, and most of the time, good health and prosperity is what they always pray for. Families are united in prayer, with family devotions as binding traditions. For example, devotion to Nazarene, devotion to Holy Family, devotion to patron saints, and the most common to us, devotion to Senior Santo Niño. Communities are born dedicated to prayer. These includes the Apostleship of Prayer and the TZ prayer communities, among others. Based on Catechism of the Catholic Church 223-227, prayer and faith in one God is a call for believers to put into heart these realities, coming to know God's greatness and majesty, living in thanksgiving, knowing the unity and true dignity of all, making good use of created things, and trusting God in every circumstance. Faith as the starting point of prayer requires that each person acknowledges the role of God in the economy of salvation. Every heart is amazed at the grandeur or superbness of His power and omnipotence because of the fact that He was able to make everything out of nothing. For Him, there is no beginning and no end, and faith in Him is a gift richly given for free to the creature made unto His image and goodness. And because of that realization, the believer offers unceasing thanksgiving to the Maker. God is not asking a payment for all of it, but to render Him due respect and gratitude. A heart full of gratitude is a heart filled with prayer. If you are a grateful person, you'll be inspired to give due dignity to all forms of human life, where disrespect and abandonment of seemingly natural imperfections has no room in your heart. Whether you are a girl, boy, gay, lesbian, you're black, white, differently abled person, Christian or not, everyone must be treated with equal dignity and equality. because the Creator has made everyone in His image and likeness, and He Himself has pronounced that all He made is good. Prayer is a gift. Saint Augustine wrote that man is a beggar before God, a beggar who is on waiting end for everything to be received. Such is the posture of one who prays. God's response is a gift freely given, freely bestowed to whomever His favor rests. And any petition raised as a prayer must be anticipated with trust. God is love. There is no fitting tribute but to love Him in return through words and gestures, and we call it as prayer. This makes explicit the response of love that human persons are called to give to God. However, one might wonder, where does prayer come from? Scripture says that it is the heart that prays. The heart is made alive by the Spirit who aids us in prayer. Prayer comes from the inner voice of our heart, which cries out to God in humility. The prayer of the heart may be vocal or internal, with the external voice or inner or quiet voice. Both come from a heart that prays. The heart is where God is encountered by the soul. The heart of the created being, thirsting for the presence of the Creator, is met at the center of one's soul. Those are all. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lot today. See you in our next lesson.